Okay guys, this is Piloco. Now I'm going to show you my Who records, and I hope you enjoy. Starting out with the Who Tommy, great album, Double Live, very enjoyable rock opera.
Here we go with an import. This is a double album.
It's the story of the Who.
It's imported from
Actually, Great Britain. Story of the Who's a great album. Really enjoy this one. It has a beautiful booklet inside with a lot of neat pictures of the Who, and really worth it. It's got the story of the Who, and it is the story of the Who. 2 albums with all their greatest hits, and then you can see the pinball. Love that pinball. Really nice.
the story of the Who. Then there's another greatest hits of the Who. This is a
Dutch pressing. It has only 7 songs, it is, but it's still, the cover is a beautiful live shot of them. And you can even see the price. A very light vinyl, love it. Polydor, actually, in Holland, released the best of the Who. It's got My Generation, I Can See for Miles, Magic Boss, a lot of nice, a lot of the classics of the Who.
This one is a Who Rarities, Australian, I believe.
Yep, Australian. It's called The Who Joined Together, Rarities of the Who. It's got songs like Joined Together, Heaven and Hell, Let's See Action. Australian.
Quadrophenia, this one does include all the... This one, I don't know if it has a booklet, but
This one's pretty cool. The Quadrophenia movie soundtrack double album, which you know Sting was actually in the movie. And it's the 2, of course, yes, it does include a, I think it's a booklet, but the booklet is in the other double album. The Who, I have 2 of the Quadrophenia actual album. This one is one that has the, like they call Dirty Pictures is in one of them. The other one doesn't have it, which is that booklet also of the Who. It's this one, and it weighs a ton. And here is the actual booklet of Quadrophenia that's included. I love it. And Dirty Pictures, as you guys know, just because of the fellow's room, it depicts, you know. There you go. Still a great album.
There's another British import of the Who.
It's called the Singles LP. Very light vinyl. It actually sounds fantastic. And of course, this was released also by, in this case, Polydor, I'm assuming. Is it Polydor? Yep, Polydor UK. Live shot of the band. Absolutely brilliant.
The double album of the Who,
Who's Better, Who's Best. This is the very best of the Who. Yep, the Who is another one of those bands that has a ton of greatest hits compilations. This one's fantastic. Double album.
The Kids Are Alright. This is a promo.
It's got the stamp on it, MCA. And you have to see it because, as you know, the documentary was fantastic. And this one does includes the booklet also of the Who. Who is one of the, to me, one of the greatest bands, not only in the world of all time, but one of the bands that knew how to really give you more bang for their buck when it comes to the records. And this one has the wonderful booklet with tons of concert pics. Really nice, really cool. Beautiful.
Then another album is Face Dances.
This is with Kenny Jones after Keith Moon passed away.
Hooligans. Yep, another double album
Of greatest hits from the Who. Hooligans. Love that shot of the TV. Maybe about the building in the background.
The Who Are You?
Last album by Mooney. Great album.
The Who by numbers, and of course,
Somebody had to draw in the little dots. I wish I could get a clean copy of it without the people drawing in the dots.
another Who's Greatest Hits.
The regular one with the Union Jack Pete Townsend shirt.
Tommy, double album.
Heavy one, actually. This one comes with a booklet, I think. I'm not sure, but I do believe.
And of course, another Meaty, Beady, and Bouncy.
Another greatest hits of the Who.
Who's next?
Just won't get fooled again, and Bad Boy O'Reilly. I mean, really, for those two songs, yeah, it's worth it. Behind Blue Eyes, of course, too, but a great song.
And this one's pretty cool. This is a two-for-one album, a two-for album.
It has a quick one and the Who Sell Out. You know, quick one, Happy Jack, and the Who Sell Out. 2 albums, so it's a double album, one of each. Pretty nice to have this. This came out in the 70s.
And another one has the first album, The Who Sings My Generation and Magic Plus.
And yep, I do have My Generation, but I don't have the first album on its own. Something worth getting, even if it's worth parting with $50 to $100 to get. The Who Magic Plus. So it's another
2-for-1. This one is so odd. It's called Who's Missing. It's MCA 1985. These are songs from The Who back in the day. This is a lot of the early R&B things. And this was actually before they were named The Who. You have Shout and Shimmy, Leaving Here Anytime You Want Me, Luby, Barbara Ann, the Beach Boys song, I'm a Boy. So this is when they weren't The Who. And it has songs by The Who too, Heaven and Hell, When I Was a Boy, Bargain Live. I forgot their name before they were The Who. That's one thing you guys will have to remind me. I think it was with the High Numbers was their name. I think it was the High Numbers. It's called Who's Missing, so it's got a lot of... This is a U.S. release, though. This came out, and it's a cutout also. It's got a couple of cutouts. This is 1985 it came out. Pretty interesting. I don't know if it's part of a box set. This one is, of course, The Who Live at Leeds. And it's funny, whoever owned it put its original English issue, UK, with poster flyers and junk. Now, it's the contracts. Of course, it's all 8 or 9 or 10, whatever contracts it is. Vinyl is in great standing. Pardon me. And the poster is in here too. I wanted to show you. The poster, as you know, is the one that's the part of the Maximum R&B Who. But it's a cool little poster with Pete, you know, flying there. The Who live at Leeds, Maximum R&B. So and it has the copies, of course, the facsimiles of the contracts, all of them. Yep, every single one of them. The posters. I'll show you to you anyway. If anybody out there has it and hasn't seen all the facsimiles. Picture of them, notice before proceedings of the court, you know, this crazy stuff that probably Pete came up with. Pretty cool and unusual, though. Delivery notices. Here's Pete saying hi to the crowd. You know, a little mini poster, and he's scribbled in the back. New Auction Limited, Malcolm Rose, we were playing in England. Premier Talent, it's got tons of contracts and all this, and you know, assorted stuff. Pretty cool. Then, of course, this is the Who Tommy. I have this one. This was one with Rod Stewart. A lot of people were singing, and it's the. Let me show you the orchestral one. Sorry. Boop. Is what 2 albums, and it has the booklet. Tommy, and the pictures are cool because I think it's not only there's a lot of people there. Rod Stewart. I think there's a picture of Ringo. There is Rod the Mod. Looks funny to see him, a young Rod Stewart. Ringo is here. Mooney. Okay, let's see. It's pretty cool, actually. This one is enjoyable. Pete's on the cover. Very nice one. Very nice one. Forgot who that is, but pretty cool. Not Billy Preston, is it? A hawker. Pretty psychedelic. Pretty cool. Look at those. I mean, the booklet its own is fantastic for it. And then it comes with a little thing that says Deutsch Mark 35. Tommy, Ode to Tommy, produced by Lou Reznor. So, it's, you know, The Who, definitely, when it comes to not only a great band. Now this one, and I don't put out CDs, but this is a kind of quasi-special one too. It's a CD reissue of Live at Leeds, and it was done that it resembles the actual Live at Leeds LP. And this one included the poster. I don't have the poster though. I'm missing the poster. It comes with the CD and a pretty cool booklet. And if you look at it, it also comes with all the inserts inside. Actually, in a little thingy. I might actually substitute that record and put the inserts. So it came with the inserts and the poster, though this one is missing just the poster. The one I showed you before in my vinyl edition of Riley. It's a CD. And it is fantastic, and you know, I'm rearranging it at this time. And when you open it, it's so cool because it looks like a replica of the vinyl, even though it's not there. Looks like the vinyl, that's no vinyl. Then you open it, and the CD is right there, straight in there, with pictures of, you know, of Who Live at Leeds, and here's a picture of this year's Daltrey and Townsend and Mooney and Entwistle. So it's pretty interesting. For a CD, it's done very well. I think this was done in, what, 1995, 96, or something like that, 98. You guys that know a lot about The Who more than me can tell me. But it was pretty interesting, actually. And the CD is here, of course. You know, it's a CD. I don't care much for CDs. I play them, of course, sometimes. But it's still a beautiful box. It's number 2. It's number 008096. It's got the little number thingy here for a box set. So it was very well done by MCA. Now, the year of this, I don't know. I'll have to research it online and I'll find out. Let me see. MCA step 1995 it came out. So it came out in 95. So it's nice. So that was the only CD I think I've ever added in my collection of Loco, just because it's part of The Who. The Who is one of my favorite bands too, and like I said, it's one of the most interesting bands, not only to listen to, but to view all the things that they put in their records, like posters and promotional items and things of that nature. Merry Crinkle to all of you. Have a rockin' new year. This is LP Loco saying I hope you liked the Who, my Who collection, and peace out.